everybody, welcome back to my anime react channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Platinum End, episode 17. Last episode we left off with our group meeting a couple new characters, some police officers that have been sent by the government to basically hunt down all the nominees or contestants for this god tournament. And these two people, Yumiki and Hoshi, although they've been sent out to capture them, they have decided to not bring them in because the government is trying to use them as weapons. And I'm not really sure how well that's going to end up going for everyone involved. I know that they caught one person, but at the same time, I'm like, did this person get caught willingly? Because there's no way in the world that they could catch them if they really didn't want to get caught. They could just fire out the arrows, they could fly away. Because even if that's like the least they have is the wings, and I think again that's like the bare minimum you get is the wings, it makes you insanely fast. So like I said, I don't think that she would have willingly been caught unless she doesn't even want to be part of the tournament in the first place. There's that too. So she would have just kind of resigned herself to being caught. But regardless, the two new characters don't want this to happen. They've been sending Mirai out to basically find other contestants and warn them, I guess, ahead of time or capture them. At the end of the last episode, we see that Mirai is facing off against another one of the participants in the tournament. Knowing Mirai, he's obviously not going to try to kill him. He's probably going to try to hit him with the red arrow. So we'll see how that goes. If he is unable to basically talk to him about, what's going on. So with that said, let's get on to this episode, though, see what happens. And I'll see you there. Alright, everybody, here we go. Okay, so they think that he's one of the contestants. Yeah, I'm not nothing. I'm a person.
I have no idea what's going on.
Wow, no hesitation on Mirai's part. Okay. Interesting. So his family wanted to die, so he shot them with the red arrows to give them, I guess, the strength or resolve to finish the job.
Wow, that's messed up.
Because they just couldn't do it, so the red arrow was basically like pushing them to kill themselves.
So sad.
And apparently Mirai is convinced that Kanade's friend is also a god candidate, even though he's clearly not. And I guess under the influence of the red arrow, he just said he was, even though he wasn't. Just because that's clearly what Mirai wanted to hear. And under the red arrow's influence, that's obviously what he's going to say, yes, because I love you, and that's what you want to hear. So I'm wondering what kind of effect this will have later on in the series when they find out he's really not. Because they're obviously going to be miscounting the number of candidates. Okay, I guess it's not going to have that big of an effect because he's already told them. He's worried that they're going to kill him. That's what it is. You can kill us whenever you're ready.
What's wrong with you?
This kid has this ability, and he's still like emo as shit to the point where he's just like, screw it, just kill me now. Wow. All because he lost someone that he loved. Like his wife essentially left him. He decided he just wanted to die. Doesn't work all the time. Exactly. Just imagine the suicide rate if people just willingly went through it like this kid is implying that they probably should do. Like, the Angel of Darkness definitely chose the right candidate for his own. Man, it's like a modern day Dr. Kevorkian. It's kind of hypocritical for Mirai not to tell someone to kill themselves when he clearly tried to jump off a building. Suicide is actually against the law, because we're all technically property of the government. It's kind of weird, huh? Sad. Well, at least it's illegal in the US. Don't know about Korea, or Japan, or anywhere else. Yeah, this kid doesn't seem like he's the type to have really anybody that cares about him, which is the issue. This guy's trying to appeal to the fact that maybe somebody will miss them, but that's the problem, is nobody will miss them, or they might not want to kill themselves.
That's like Academy Award nominated sad.
Ah. Even he felt compassion for Kanade, someone who went around murdering people. And in a way, Mirai feels compassion, or felt probably compassion for Kanade too. He really didn't want to kill him. And that's just like the last resort that they came to, was he had to die because he just wasn't going to stop killing people. Right, but who? He probably needs to know who it is that would care. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little, though. A small point. How weird, though, that his own brother, this guy here, wouldn't be even remotely sad that his older brother is going to kill himself. Or wants to. Or feel any emotion at all about, his dad's death or his mom's death. Or killing any of those people. Like, he was cold, calculating, and heartless about it.
You don't want to be like this.
Just like Kanade. So, he just had like a different reasoning behind it. So he's still going to kill himself. He's just slightly been convinced not to do it so much, or he's not going to kill himself because he said he didn't want to be a nuisance to anybody, which gave off like the feeling that he wasn't going to do that. But now he's talking about doing it again?
Make up your mind.
Or he's just going to be dead. Also, this is cute. He's embarrassed. He's shy. I guess, yeah, she's really gorgeous to him and he doesn't know how to act now. That's funny. Maybe she'll be able to get through to him in ways that they couldn't. I wonder why Mirai hasn't given Hoshi like any wings or anything like that, so that they can let him see everybody too, or all the angels as well. This kid living the life of luxury after taking all of Kanade's inheritance. Did he say that they caught the angel too? Yes! Because that's impossible. So the angel will just be there with her. Okay. So she got willingly captured. Okay, and that's not the one that they took down into custody, is it?
Of course.
With like the straitjacket and stuff, looking like Hannibal Lecter. This guy trying to think of a way out of it. Why does he want to die that bad? Maybe that girl won't have the influence I thought she would initially have on him. Because he just casually told her to shut up, basically. Like, his whole life has just been negative and misery ingrained inside of his body. I just wanted to do a little announcement that I am going to be doing a figure giveaway at 500 subscribers for a Super Masters Diorama 2 Trunks and Vegeta figure.
It's over 9,000!
You enjoy it.
As a show of appreciation for the support that everybody's been giving me, all the comments everybody's been leaving, all the love from the anime community that I've been shown. I'm hoping to continue with what I'm doing and just to get better as I go to make the experience more enjoyable for everybody so that I can earn that sub from you. And like I said, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for this figure. It is unopened, as you can see. So if you want to win that, then subscribe and just make sure that you're over 18 years of age and you live within the US. Because I don't know if I could afford the shipping outside. Like I said though, with that said, I appreciate all the support I've been given. Thank you very much. I will see you all next time. So he can't really see like the light or the silver lining or anything to that effect in his life. Nothing's positive.
Ah! Humbug.
Well, he could try that, that's for sure. So Hoshi is a little right. Because if he really didn't want to be there, if he really wanted to kill himself still, if he didn't see any like light at the end of the tunnel or any good out of all of this, he would have done it. He would have killed himself by now. What's going on here? Washing his hands with a desire to kill himself? He still likes her though. And I still feel like she might have some kind of influence, just not what I thought. Or to the degree I thought she would. So that's their plan, is to meet together, like gather all of the God candidates and figure out who should be God next. And they're still missing one person. Because they thought Kanade's friend was the candidate. Which is really weird, because if his friend was the candidate, Kanade would have just killed him. Like, that was his whole goal anyway. So why even assume that that boy was one of the candidates in the first place?
Mm-hmm. No, you have a point.
Red and yellow. Looking like a coral snake out here. Of course he would show up. Mirai's #1 fanboy. I wonder if he's faster than the other candidates right now because of all the wings he has. Like, do the wings give him an extra boost in speed or what? Okay, just because they can fly that high doesn't mean that's a good idea. It's still pretty cold up there, not to mention the fact the air is probably really thin. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the reactions so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that sub button down below, leave a comment in the comments section, hit that like, and check out my next video this Saturday, how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Really loving that series. Really good. Wow, they are all there. Are they going to try to get her out? Or it'll be easier for him to come out and try to take care of you like Kanade did in the first place. Thinking that maybe his line of thought was the correct line of thought. Is she the one that they brought in with the mask? Alright everybody, that was the episode. So we start off the episode with Mirai and Saki walking up to Minamikawa, Kanade's friend, thinking that he was one of the angels, or the angels, God candidates, shooting it with a red arrow, and then just leaving to another house with another one of the candidates, who is like this really emo-ish type kid who wants to die, who has been going around killing other people, or essentially using the red arrow to get them to step over that ledge that they were on to kill themselves because they felt like they shouldn't be alive or didn't want to be alive, including his mother, his dad, and his older brother. His older brother being the only one left alive, but he was about to have him kill himself too. So, inadvertently committing murder. So, they convince him not to kill the older brother or himself, and essentially tell him that, hey, look, we need to find the other candidates. We're going to have this big group meeting and decide which of us should be the next god candidate or the next god of, the world for however long. The girl at the end of the episode, or that's being locked up, is the same girl that was on the island. I thought it was two different people for some reason. So that was her. I guess she just allowed herself to get locked up because her angel said that this would probably be the best bet for us to find the other candidates. And I guess it sort of was because the angels appeared before her, and now she has to figure out a way to get out. Now, I know the angels can essentially interfere in a way, like Balta told Susumu that Kanade was Metropolitan, so they're able to interfere in some degree. Now, how much they can interfere, or to the depths that they can do this without stepping over their rules, is beyond me, because I didn't think they could interfere at all. Like Balta telling Susumu Kanade was Metropolitan, to me seems like kind of sketchy in a way, because we're told they're not supposed to interfere at all. If they can blind people watching her, or if they could open up the door so she can run out, or if they can go even so far as to destroy the ceiling and just fly out with her. I don't know if they could do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. With that said, there's still one more person left that they don't know who it is, so it's possible, in the next episode or so, we'll figure that out. Hopefully next episode. And then we can progress from there into how things are going to basically move forward. The series has 24 episodes in it, so we got 7 more episodes left to go. So there can be a lot done within those 7 episodes, especially if it was done right. And like I said, hopefully next episode we get the reveal of who it is. The episode after that, maybe some kind of discussion, and then the later 5 episodes, they decide to have some kind of tournament maybe, or some kind of poll to figure out who they want to be the candidate. Not sure, but it should be interesting to find out what they decide to do, that's for sure. With that said, though, let me know what you all thought of this episode, and I'll see you all hopefully Saturday when I watch How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. Until then, see you next time.